Yeah, good morning, my brothers and sisters Ghanaians my brothers and sisters in Ghana. I just bring a new episode, and then I want to advise our brothers and sisters, which is by travel on in those Arabian countries. Go and seek it for the greenest past. But what ideas I have to the foreign or Ghanaians who are working as a house, let's say the house working, known as called those I could do cleanings and stuff like that. In the other countries, excuse me, we have to understand one thing. We have to be focused one thing and understand one thing that Ghana is a free country. It doesn't mean that if you are in the outside world, you go to get the free you used to get in your own country. Because every country have its law. And then that law, you must obey it. If you go to the room, do what room do. That's why it can give you opportunity and give you opportunity to make better life and then move on and for your to move on and the dream that you send into that various country that you went to, you can come in true. That dream may come in true. We do travel. Ghana is a peaceful country. Always say that. Ghana is a richest country. Always say that. But the majority of Ghanaians, we don't like to stay our own land. Compare me. Also, I'm outside. But one thing I want to try to tell them, my fellow Ghanaians, is that so far as we travel in purpose, you know the purpose or the reason that you travel. Especially those Ghanaians in Arab countries, you can't take as you're in Ghana. When a new person coming from Ghana or coming from home visit any new place, those people don't want to listen. As a matter of fact, them did not like to listen each other. I'm in South Africa and I have a friend. Even that person is not even a friend. I met her on the street and then I took it my house. My flat is allowed one person or partners, that is married couples. Right. I met this guy. The security in that building also is a Ghanaian. That guy tried to consider me because when the owner of the building or the owner of the building sent the patrolling guys to come and patrol to check in with how many people that you are in the flat and how many guys you be on the flat. How do you register it before you get the flat? So when you get the flat, that time I was in Devon, you understand? And I met one guy in Pretoria and the second one in Devon. And those guys are very stranded, and I'm just do a favor to those guys. You understand? I'm just tell a story before I come to the main story, because it seems like we Ghanaians, when you travel the first time, we take chances. So you bring so many problems into our brothers when those people we make them. We don't even show if them tell them we must do this and change it. Those people doesn't give the respect that you deserved. Until them stay for long before you discover that, hey, this guy is right. The house don't need to make a call. This guy can take a phone and make a call and bragging to the people, I am in South Africa and things is going well, and then I'm living on this place and talk, and then what you're gonna call the friends that left them behind. Those people will hate them, those people want to show off them. Meanwhile, you just came in, you have no place to stay. And somebody just asks you. So it's to be bedding, to be host someone in your flat. It is very, very difficult and it's very challenging to host someone in flat. Simply because our brothers and sisters are becoming so stubborn. To compare Arab country, it's not going to be easy way you people can get it easier. You got so many laws and Sharia laws, and you know that Arab the what do you call the Sharia laws is against in many things. You can't steal, you can't adultery, you fornication. What the people do say. You understand what I'm saying? So when you go to certain countries, you have to make sure that you keep yourself. Because if somebody told you that we are going to Saudi Arabia, you have to understand that you are going under law. And no one is above the law. You will hear Kuwait, somebody was cut by head, somebody was killing someone, and those people put fear and scare to we Ghanaians are staying outside world, the country. And you will hear so a lot of things. Please, you must advise each other. And some of the story is so complicated. If we are living on South Africa here, sometimes many things to happen in other people. But could you imagine when you are working and you close from the work, what do you have to do? Get home, sleep, relax, set yourself, switch yourself, enjoy yourself in all flats. It's very difficult to have a problem in your flat than you go out there. Clubbing is not even, you can't do a clubbing. Even nobody Ghanaians, we don't even have too much clubs in our land, our homes. But why now we travel? Now you come to picking different life. He said now you are overseas, so you have to pick a different life. It's not helping. So I got advising the brothers and sisters that in those Arab countries, especially Saudi Arabia, is a leading country of the rule of law. You can't change that. What the beneficiary you want to benefit? You just leave the country for them. Because if you went there for the work, you must stick to the work. Stick with it, and do your work, and then get whatever you want, and come back home and set yourself down. Because in our country, Ghana, every day our leaders try to bring changes, but we Ghanaians are in the country. We don't want changes. When the country wants to develop in such a way, because a lot of people, it's not just travel. As a matter of fact, let's make honest here. Because we want to see a brother travel, also want to travel. But you must stick into the laws and just obey the rules of the law in the land. Finish and cry and life changing. That's it. We can't just put it everything while you are outside work and the people just called and tell them this is the conditions and this is the rules of the law. My brother and sister, you cannot help. If you really want to wait, you must obey the rules of the law and in some one line. People come and tell the stories. People come and tell the stories. And we hear some stories, we hear some pictures. This one be killed, this one be assassinated, this one, and so lot of stories that used to come out there. And make those people, those guys, some of the Ghanaians, you don't even know them left and right. Also said the Arab people are wicked. But could you imagine? Could you imagine? We have time for everything. Always there is xenophobia in these South African countries. But those who are just take like, okay, fine, we protect ourselves in the right way. After work, we are go to our houses, we don't work in the clubs. It don't hurting them. Because when a thing is about to start, we announce it. And everybody is aware that there is a xenophobia is coming. So, if you discover that, you must keep yourself indoors. Because nobody in South Africa here, majority of South Africans, the majority of Ghanaians are doing on this thing, jobs known as salon. So you can't just say it like you must. Please, when you get to the room, do the wrong thing. Do. Leave our brothers and sisters; those are having them overstaying, get them documents and starting try to pursue life and get the life. Leave them to live them where they left them are. You can't change those people because you also go and just build your own life. And you can't tell the connection mans are not good. Because somebody also go back to do the same connection and also making a difference. So you can't say the connection is not good. But When you get there and you get a job, if the job is not good, at least you have some fellow Ghanaians that you meet them and them can find this thing. If you know, you enjoy your what do you call your underpants, you facing a lot of problems because it's Arab country. None of Arab country you can say that there is no Sharia law. Don't think the United Arab Emirates or Tunisia or Morocco or Libya and those countries, because no Sharia law, because people are moving freeway, think that there's no Sharia law. Don't get into there. Don't hurt yourself, or don't tempt into it. When you fall into it, you will die on it, because there is nobody can save your life that moment. So please, you must also think and solve the problems of other brothers and sisters, those who are really in trouble. It's not those who are just like because they wanted to go to Saudi Arabia or go make this thing. Please, the law is the law. If you can't, don't go. You can't just travel to the place that you don't even know the rules of the law there. Every day, Ghanaians was always insulting people. Those who are not clever, those who are not wise. But we are the same. We are the same. They must stop it. And those of you can't go and detect it for somebody's its own country. It can't help. It's not even it can't help. So I'm pleading for that. Ghanaians and Saudi Arabia, Ghanaians are based in Saudi, working in Saudi. I got to tell you one thing. You people must to obey the rules of the law and finish it and cry. As we also in South Africa here. To get the people in South Africa here, it's not easy. Because of African Union, that's why things are becoming stable and to becoming smooth. Even though at the same time, it's not easy the way people think. So, when you get a chance in a foreign land, please make sure you take it or you leave it. Because it's not everybody can have a chance to go to the United States of America. And it's not everybody can get a chance to go to Canada. And everybody can get a chance to go to Israel or Great Britain. Somebody in Togo, you make it big time. So just take it this way. Whatever that you are, you must make sure that the dream and the plans that you wish, you plan to move to that country, you make sure that it will come to pass. And when you come back to your country, when you come back to Ghana, you set yourself down. Because travel is a part of experience and education. Because the way you are rooted in your home, that's why you show you a character that you are. Because you are in Ghana, you thought you are the best of all. But now you cross the border, and now you see that you are not. So obey is better than sacrifice. Those Ghanaians in the outside world, in Dubai, Arab countries, please be careful. Because the Arabians' law is a law. Ghana, we have a laws. And if someone also from outside, you come to disobey our rules of the law, you punish them. So you have to understand that everywhere you go, you may receive the same punishment as the rules of the law in your land. So don't think that there is no law. Stick with it, obey the law, and work on the law. And your life will set you free. Your life will set you free. And you're going to make it up in big time. Thank you very much for their listeners. I hope you enjoy it. Let's send a message to the brothers and sisters in Arab countries. It's not only Saudi Arabia, in Arab countries. Cheerful. Enjoy. Thank you very much.